Okay, we got the story here. Now, basically, in American history, a lot of things that happen. Let's go into some of them right now. We have a situation, we have some of our forefathers sitting basically in a tavern and they're having a drink and they get paperwork and they're talking about various things. And this guy walks up, man, and says, I hear you have pay for captains twice the going rate. One of the forefathers looks up, holds his finger, and says, "You're a pirate, aren't you?" And the captain, looks at him and says, "I'm just here for the work, that's all. And I hear you have some extended options that might be interesting." So the forefather tells him, "Go ahead, sit down." And the discussion begins, as there are many types of options that can really be, well, a unique opportunity because it's very serious. Yes, we're paying twice the going rate of a captain. And yes, we are signing contracts with people up to 3 years to haul goods two directions from the United States and to the United States with ports throughout the world. So here we have the baseline story here as things move along. And we have our forefathers doing their nice little discussions. And it's quite unique because business is business. So here we have all these unique opportunities right here to basically deal with all the things that our forefathers effectively have available for the situation. So the magic of this was something I thought I recorded on another occasion, several actually, and there kept being problems with things. So, the thing is that when you get the discussions going on, there's a lot of things that are wanted. Small arms. Yes, we want small arms. And the captain's like, if I can get in the mood here, the captain's like, okay, what do you want to do? He says, well, I'll give you twice the going rate of new cannons for your used cannons today. And he's like, if I sell you my cannons, you'll just take my ship and my crew and sell us to the British. Because you do know I'm a pirate. And the forefather says, well, look, that's Britain, but this is the United States, and we have a different system here. And you have an opportunity to have a brand new life here. Everything can be new for you if you play by the rules, our rules. So here we have a lot of things that are being discussed about ships because we want to buy ships, by the way. Yeah, we're interested in purchasing ships, moving cargo, and it's a very lucrative option. And of course, our forefather's a religious man. The opportunity that is also provided by the grace of God. The captain is suspiciously listening. Mr. Stewart, your mission is one of commerce. We need the supplies of all manner brought to the United States. Arms of all types, metals, tools, sawmill blades, things to build our industry. So this is a no limit opportunity in some ways for you. And in fact, there are many things that we want. And the captain basically says, really, okay, well, what do you want? So, well, here's the sanction list that the British have. what can you help us out with here? And this is basically where we have the situation where the pirate is interesting. And he sets the document down. He says, Captain, I can achieve much of this. The captain actually looks at that document. British Sanctuary says, I can achieve much of this. So there's the terms of loyalty here. There's a U.S. captain, a purser. And the deal is you will surrender all of your cannons and munitions to us today, and we will pay you twice the going rate for the brand new price of these munitions. We will put you together with several other ships of average commerce type and one warship to escort you into a safe foreign port. There you will be able to buy more munitions and supplies. How do I know you? Again, he'll say, how do I know you're not just going to take me into custody on all this? Act of good faith. I'm a bit short of gold at the moment, but I will give you 5 bags of silver now. An act of good faith. I see at least 3 years of good business that we can continue to do a premium financial opportunity for you. Pardons for all of you. He brings out paperwork. He shows it to the captain. Pardons for all of you. Take these bags of silver and deposit them anywhere you want. By 3:30 this afternoon, be ready to transfer your cannons. Send a man with your list of all your men's names, and we will provide pardons. The captain says, may I go about doing commerce with other stewards? You may have items of need that I could expand extra profits. And Stewart replies, of course you may. In fact, we encourage you to do so. The captain seems a little surprised. You would really readily invite me to go any place in your town, even though you know I was a pirate? And he says, pirate captain, we here promote financial wellness. The basic commerce fairgrounds is everyone's. Where we live each and every day. We truly are here to promote welfare of all types of financial opportunities. As we have started this, and our words are written in our Constitution. Capsule, I thought they were written in blood. They go about expanding profits. Okay. Oh man, I got away from this for a couple days and I kind of missed some of the pieces. Okay, that's because it reduplicated. Ooh. Here's the big one. Here you go. This is when he reveals to him. He says, I'm sending a captain, a purser, and another with you. He's a commerce expert. We have papers here that state that they are witnesses that your previous crew rebelled against you and they stole your cannons. And these men are witnesses to this fact. But there were too many of them. They had guns and they couldn't get any other resources, but they're a witness. Instructions on the ballast. So basically, when you get to other ports, you're going to be offloading your rock ballast and placing bars of iron and rich ore into your hull for transport back here. Will then provide you with ballast stones once again. So there's another meeting that occurs. Paperwork occurs. Here's the cargo. All kinds of furniture made in the United States being loaded aboard the ship. Here we have additional papers. Your crew is now a commerce crew, and you have papers to prove it. Here are some nice clothes for you and all your men, so you may dress proper. We expect that when you are on land away, that you will dress appropriately. Upon receiving all this stuff, they go abroad and they're in India. And the furniture is offloaded and sold. And more cargo is obtained. Many items of brass and many types of contraptions and machines are basically obtained as various types of mechanisms of the age that are needed and effectively loaded into the ship. When they're at the auction, they go over to pick up their money, and the guy that's the money changer tells them payments may be made in copper at full value. Silver will receive a 5% reduction. Gold is a 10% reduction. And the forefather responds and says, we'll take all payments in copper. Captain, you have accepted enormous amounts of copper. The captain said, yeah. It is of quite a weight. Would you mind if I stored it down in the hole in the ballast stone area, where it could be a danger of corrosion? And the forefather and the purser replies, we require copper because we need to bring new minting of our own coins. There should be no problem storing it down in the hull because we're going to melt it down to make new coins. A few more moments pass, and the purser asks him, how does it feel to help build a new nation, a nation of freedom that even has a destiny for you and your men? Captain saying, repeated. Okay, there we go. All right. So, yes, there'll have to be a cut, but they'll add much to the Treasury, this document. So they're basically getting, God, it's been so far away. I got it written, the direct script written. Yeah, so basically, so ship flip. So they're actually obtaining all kinds of gems. And the captain responds and says that the quality is not that good. There are many flaws. The quality is not that good. The purser responds, well, that's not necessarily a problem. It'll help out the Treasury. Guy walks up and says, the British have begun kidnapping sailors from the Royal Navy. I fear this brings the total to nearly 1,000 sailors that have been kidnapped by the British. And the American war captain asks, you've been authorized to offer additional bonuses and continue to guarantee contract with the captains and their own crews? Because now they are 6. The pirate captain, dressed in good clothes, says, I see you have authorized a 30% bonus upon the next return for sailors respective to the given situation. Soon there are up to 8 additional captains. The pirate is very resourceful, apparently knows lots of people, and he gets a cut, he gets a percentage for all the deals that he can come up with. And of course, everybody that he knows, he's running around saying, hey, I've run into the good deal here. This is it right here. These people need commerce, and we need money. Very simple. The captain brings some other documents and says, I've talked with friends of mine, and there's an additional 20 ships that could be available for purchase here in this port. Would you like to look at them? The captain responds, yes. Yes, they still have cannons. We wish to acquire all of them immediately. And I have cannons immediately, and have the cannons immediately removed. We will once again have a U.S. Navy ship to escort you into safe port.